All right, we are live. Double check everything, make sure. All right, we are live. All right, Stein, prime speed, slow motion is there. Sweet deal.
Hey guys.
All right, so we got some people watching already. It is awesome. All right, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to the InSlide lane once again with KEMMO and myself. So we were originally going to do a 2018 review and 2019 preview for the short track super series that kicks off this weekend. They were supposed to be running tonight and tomorrow, but because of the threat of weather, they pushed back to tomorrow and Sunday. So we actually lucked out a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Um, anyways, but we don't really have much for review because their website pretty much took down all their 2018 stuff. So the only thing to review is pretty much the races and pretty much who won. This weekend starts the short track super series in general. I think it's the South region, if I'm right.
Correct.
Um, they are in Georgetown Speedway in Georgetown, Delaware. Um, to kick things off tomorrow night, defending race winner from last year was Ryan Watt, who ended up being the South region champion. Then last year at Bridgeport, it ended up being Jeff Strunk. Then the North region opened up at Orange County on May 8th. Winner of that one is none other than truck driver Stuart Friesen. Delaware, Super Matt Shepard takes the win in that one on May 24th, which was actually my birthday. So I guess that was a wonderful, pleasant birthday surprise there. June 20th at Outlaw Speedway, Stuart Friesen takes the win there. July 3rd at Accord Speedway, Jerry Higby wins there. July 26th at Afton. Kind of surprised he won, but at the same time, not really, because this is his home track. Jeremy Smith took the win there. July 29th at Baps Motor Speedway in Newberrytown, Pennsylvania. Matt Shepard took the win there. August 9th at Woodhull, the winner was Billy Van Pelt. At Albany, Saratoga, which is, I guess you could say, another home track, sort of, but that's about almost an hour drive from where I'm located. The winner of that was local regular Mark Johnson. Then we go back to Georgetown. Anthony Perego takes the win there on August 28th. September 23rd, the winner was Danny Creedon at Thunder Mountain Speedway. October 7th, for the American Racer Cup Short Track Super Nationals at Thunder Mountain Speedway, the winner was Andy Bacchetti. October 12th at Port Royal Speedway, the winner was Ryan Watt. And that was the South Region finale, I believe. And the North Region finale was at Orange County Speedway. Your winner was Mike Guler. And that is all we pretty much have for a review. So now we will go over the season preview of what to expect for 2019. So I'm going to go over as minor rule change. So if you guys don't know the Short Track Super Series, they have a North Region and South Region for the modifieds and sportsman classes. Anyone can enter those series at any point. Slow motion still only have 2 wins. Unfortunately, Stuart Friesen, because he's committed to the truck series, he's only limited to what he can and can't do for dirt. So he wasn't really much of a championship contender for either region. But anyways,
he did have a lot of other modified wins though.
Yeah. There was an article I did share on my Twitter, I believe. I think he ran about 50 to 60 modified races and he won about 20 to 25 of them. So it's pretty impressive last year.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we have a small little rule change, only in the North region for the modifieds. Last year, the modifieds for the North region, if you guys look them up, they're kind of like a normal basic modified, and of course, a sportsman looks like the same thing, except there's There's some parts changes and engine changes, which is why they are the way they are. For the modifieds this year, they are running sail panels for all the North Region modified races. If you look on their website, which is shorttracksuperseries.com, and you click on, I believe, is their rule series info, it'll say the North Region 2019 modified rules changes. You'll see what a modified with sail panels look like. Basically, it's not really much of a change to compared to a regular modified. I think it just changes things aerodynamically and maybe a little bit of handling. But it's a fan favorite, that's for sure. I know, and especially in New York, some tracks run it, some tracks don't. And then, do you have the schedule loaded up for you over there?
Not yet. It's still working on
it. Okay. So I will quickly go over the 2019 schedule for the 602 Crate Sportsman Series. For the North Region, Sportsman, just so you guys know, Sportsmans do not run much. So don't be surprised by there. Anyways, Sportsman North Region opens up on May 26th at Thunder Mountain Speedway. Then on June 4th, they will head to Minersville, Pennsylvania for Big Diamond Speedway. July 3rd, we will go over this again when we go over the modified schedule. But on July 3rd, for the first time in track history, Fonda Speedway will host Short Track Super Series. They will have both the modifieds and the sportsmen, which, of course, I will be there for. July 9th will be at Accord Speedway. August 13th will be at Woodhull Raceway. And then for the American Racer Short Track Super Nationals will be held at Afton Speedway. It'll be a 2-day event. For the South Region, of course, this weekend at Georgetown, March 15th and 16th. Well, actually 16th and 17th now. Mm-hmm. April 30th, they're going to be at Delaware International Speedway. May 23rd, and they're going to Short Track Super Series makes their return after a 2-year hiatus at New Egypt Speedway. June 4th, they'll go to the Big Diamond Speedway. August 27th,
which will be a combo between the two series. I'll be there for that one.
Right. August 27th, they return to Georgetown, and November 1st and 2nd, right back at Georgetown again for the sport. That is your sportsman finale. Do you have the schedule up yet, so you can do the modified part of it?
For the Short Track Super Series modifieds?
Yeah.
Okay. For the Hallmark North Region, on Sunday, April 7th, they will be at Orange County Fair Speedway. That's in Middletown, New York. That will be the Hard Clay Open. $11,919 to the winner for the season opener. Then May 26th, it'll be Thunder Mountain Speedway in New York for the Lightning on the Mountain race. No set purse for that one yet. June 4th, there'll be a Big Diamond Speedway in Minersville, PA for the Anthracite Assault, along with the South Series for that combo. Wednesday, June 19th, will be Outlaw Speedway in New York for the Outlaw Showdown. Then on July 3rd, they return to Fonda Speedway for the Firecracker 50, a $10,000 to the winner.
Which I will be there for in person.
There we go. Tuesday, July 9th at Accord Speedway in New York will be the Battle of the Bull Ring. Then it's Tuesday, August 13th at Woodhull Raceway for the Hustle in the High Banks 55, which will see $5,500 to the winner. Then it's Friday to Saturday, October 11th and 12th, to be at Afton Motorsports Park for the American Racer Cup Short Track Super Nationals. And then they close off their season on Thursday, October 24th at the Orange County Fair Speedway in Middletown, New York for the Hard Clay finale, $10,000 to the winner. For the North Series, it's Fridays to Saturday, March 16th to 17th this weekend at Georgetown Speedway for the Melvin L. Joseph Memorial, $66,949 to the winner. Then Sunday, March 24th, they'll be at Port Royal Speedway for the Speed Showcase. Tuesday, April 30th is Delaware International Speedway for the Diamond State 50. Then May 23rd is New Egypt Speedway in New Egypt, New Jersey for the Dirt Jersey 6, which will have $6,000 to the winner. June 4th, there'll be at Big Diamond Speedway again for that combo with the North Series to Anthracite Assault. Sunday, July 14th, there'll be at Baps Motor Speedway, Newberrytown, PA, $10,000 to the winner. And Tuesday, August 27th, there'll be at Georgetown Speedway, the Blast at the Beach, which will see $6,000 to the winner. And they kick their season to a close on Friday to Saturday, November 1st and 2nd at Georgetown Speedway with the Mid-Atlantic Championship, also $10,000 to win.
All right, sweet deal. So compared to last year and this year, obviously, one thing that some people try to look for in these bigger dirt series is they look for the big dirt names. Obviously, Stuart Friesen be one of them. Another one is Matt Shepard. Some big names in the short track series as well. Will be Billy Decker, Ryan Godown, Ryan Watt. I'm trying to think of who else would be in there too. Oh lordy, let me go back to my results page. Let's see. I remember Billy Van Pelt, Jerry Higby. Yep, those are a few other ones too.
Mike Mahaney.
What's that?
Mike Mahaney.
Yep, he's in. Yep, there's another big one there too. I believe. Jeff. I think Jeff Doran, Billy Pouch for sure.
Yep. David Van Horn.
Yep, Craig Von Doren, Andy Bicchetti. Those are Jeremy Smith. Those are J.R. Hurlbert. Those are some names. We can probably keep on going on and on, but those are some of like the big names from the short track series at least last year, anyways. Some of the names you can probably expect to see to definitely come back. I'd say definitely come back for sure. I'm sure Friesen will make his appearance in a few races. I'm sure I believe Matt Shepard's going to be committed to full season for for the short track series as well. I believe he'll be full time to the north, and he'll do select races for the south.
Yeah,
like he did last year. Some names you may or may not. Some names you probably may not expect to come back. One of them will probably be Ryan Godown, as he's fully committed and signed his platinum full-time contract agreement for the 2019 season over at the Super Dirt Car Series. That's a completely different series. There'll be a different show for that, specifically for that. Also, another one that joined Ryan Godown on that slate is Mike Mahaney, and Anthony Perego. Oh, and Matt Williamson is another one too. We forgot about him.
Oh yes.
And so Matt Williamson, Anthony Perego, Ryan Godown, Mike Mahaney are some names that you probably won't see very much for the short track series. And then some of the names that you may see come back after one of his best, Mike Guler in the North region. I'm sure he'll be coming back he'll be swinging big time. Question mark on him because he signed with Gypsum Express team for this year after I think he took a year or two off. Billy Decker, he's the defending North Region champion, so I'm not sure if he's going to go full time again or if Gypsum's going to let him or not. So I'm not 100% sure if you'll see his name come back through. I don't know if I'm missing any others. I know you probably have more knowledge in the South region there.
Yeah. I mean, I think we have Billy Pouch Jr. I believe he's trying to run a full schedule here, what I've heard. I know he has other commitments in his Speedster and his 600, but I do believe he's going to try to do the full South Region Series. Stuart Friesen will obviously be doing select races along with Matt Shepard. As far as other drivers, there's not a lot of announcements on the South Series yet because our season doesn't start for a little bit longer. So there's not really a lot yet on that.
Yeah, the one one thing I'm not too big that the short track super series does is compared to the super dirt car series is um announce who their that series doesn't really announce who their full time and part time drivers are. I mean, if you want to find out, you have to kind of find out from like dirt articles, or like drivers themselves. Um, like I said, Super Dirt Car Series says who's going to be with them full time or part time. Um, but like I said, that's going to be another episode and another show for that series entirely in general. But I guess we can kind of go over some of the races to look forward to. And this is going to be a short one, guys. So, um, anyways, I will. I guess I can preview for the North region, and you can do South region.
Yep.
All right. So for the North region, some races to look forward to. Obviously the season opener and the season closer at Orange County Speedway. Those are going to be. They always put on a show every time. Um, I know you obviously if Stuart Free I know Stuart Friesen won Orange County last year for the opener. The closer he did not. I know last year at Orange County it came down to I think it was like 5 or 6 drivers to go for the championship, which was nuts, but hey, that's the short track series for you. I love how their point structure works. So yeah, those are some ones to look forward to. I'm not sure about the other tracks. I know Outlaw Speedway. Last year was a Matt Shepard versus Stuart Friesen showdown. Um, Unfortunately, Shepard kind of pulled a Kyle. I can't really say Kyle Larson fully
He
because,
did choke though.
but I mean, like I can't really say he pulled off a Kyle Larson fully because he didn't really choke away the win. I
Yeah.
mean, he kind of ran into like that bad luck
Yeah.
slump because he hit it with the other series too for a good portion of that towards the end last year. But anyways, so Outlaw Showdown is going to be another one to look forward to as well. Then of course, like I said before, um, one I would definitely circle this on your calendar, whether if you're going to make it to this race or not, or maybe watch it live. But like I said earlier, first time in track history, Fonda Speedway we'll see the short track super series for both modifieds and sportsmen. I'm pretty sure there'll be Stuart Friesen showing up there. Not sh- I don't really know who else to expect to really, but I think that's going to put on one heck of a show. I can't
Yeah.
wait. And then of course the other one is the wonderful always American Racer Short Track Super Nationals. Of course that's always a 2-day event. Um, I think how they do it because I know Fonda 200 this year is doing it that way too. I think the first day is like the um qualifying heat races, and I think
Yeah.
that's all they do. And then the second day is B the B main or final qualifier, and then your main event feature.
Yes.
So, like I said, some few races to look forward to is the season opener and season closer for the North region at Orange County Fair Speedway. Um, then Outlaw because of the Friesen Shepherd showdown last year. One of the big reasons, I mean, Yes, both of them are in the prime of their career when it comes to dirt. But Shepard runs well there because he races there every week. As long as no other series or big races up that Friday, because Outlaw runs on Friday nights, so he's there every week. Always a top contender, winning races. And Fonda Speedway, like I said, that's first time in track history, so I'm not sure what to expect.
Should be a good one, though. One thing to look forward to in between both series would be the Anthracite Assault at Big Diamond Speedway. That will be a crossover between your North and South series. That's one of the biggest races of the season.
Oh yeah, they get like big car counts. Wasn't it last year like 70 something cars for that
Yeah.
event?
Over 70. I think it was like 75, 76, something like that. So
Yeah.
that's one that you see all the big names. And I'm so lucky that I can drive an hour and see that show live. Last year the race was just incredible. It got rained out the first couple nights, so unfortunately, with the Truck Series that Friday night, Stuart Friesen did have to back out, but it was still an incredible battle between the greatest drivers of the North and the South division. So that's definitely one that you guys don't want to miss there. Other than that, for the South Series, one thing that I will be watching will be the Georgetown Speedway opener on March 16th and 17th.
This weekend.
Yep. As you said, the season opener, that's always a big deal. So it's going to be sort of cool just to see how these drivers react to, I don't want to say dusting off their talents again, but I sort of want to say that just getting back into the race car for that first race, getting down and dirty with it, and just sort of battling to see who parks it in victory lane. So tomorrow and Sunday are going to be good races there at Georgetown,
Yep.
Delaware.
Oh yeah, isn't this weekend pretty much the first like actual dirt race of the entire Northeast?
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We're getting that much closer there, boys. I'm getting excited, getting chills already.
It's going to be a good one. Then we have Port Royal on March 24th. The Port Royal race is always a good one. That track just is so good for the short track Super Series modifieds. It's always a good show there. It has multiple grooves, and it's just really fun to watch to see. You can get drivers good on the high line. You can get drivers good on the low line. And it's always good to see which line prevails and how they can battle it out. So that's always a fun one to watch there. I already mentioned the Big Diamond crossover. Then we have BAP Speedway, the $10,000 to win race. And as of now, that is the richest race on the schedule, tied with the season finale. So when you put big money on the line, drivers tend to get a little bit more antsy. So that's definitely going to be a good one, going for the 10 grand pot there. Then you have the Georgetown Speedway Blast at the Beach. That one is just, I can't say enough about Georgetown Speedway. The way they operate that track, the way they keep the track in shape and raceable for the drivers. Again, similar to what I was saying with Port Royal. It's just great to see a racetrack that has multiple grooves, allows the drivers to challenge each other on different lanes, whatever lane they feel comfortable with. So I always look forward to the Blast at the Beach. And then they're back at Georgetown Friday and Saturday, November 1st and 2nd for the championship race. The championship race is always insane. That's another large jackpot one, $10,000 to win. And obviously, we're going to have a couple drivers locked in a close championship battle by the end of the season by the time we get to that race. So that's always a good one to watch, just to see the aggressive moves the drivers make to try to battle it out and win themselves a championship.
Yeah. Also, another thing with, I think the reason why Georgetown does so well, and this is why it gets me excited for Fonda too. Um, Brett Deo, who actually owns the entire Short Track Super Series. He's the founder. He owns it. He runs the entire show of this series. He is also the track promoter. I'm not sure if he's the track owner for Georgetown
I don't
yet,
think he is. Yeah.
but I know he's the promoter for Georgetown, and Georgetown is if you guys ever heard of Weedsport Speedway, Georgetown is only ran for select shows. It is not ran on a weekly basis like a lot of the dirt tracks you would probably think of or see. And he also just took over the track promoter position for Fonda Speedway. He's got a 3-year contract with that track, and Fonda being my home track, he runs that. That's a weekly track.
He does a great job with it too right now.
So I mean, Fonda sometimes usually get good racing. Obviously depending on the classes and your drivers. So I mean, I know for the Super Dirt Car Series last year when they were there, they put on one heck of a show. Usually every week it's kind of hard to tell which line you want to take because sometimes the high line is the way to go, and sometimes the low line is the way to go. It's usually how Fondo works is like one week the low line is the best line to be, and then the next week it's the high line. But
That's what makes that track so fun to watch too.
but I mean, when it came to the Super Dirt Car Series last year, it didn't matter which line you want to take. If you had the car to do it and it stuck with it, then you pretty much stuck with it. Because I mean, that was one heck of a race to watch. Even though that
Right.
was a 100 lapper, but short track series is usually, anyways, they don't do 100 laps. They're not. They kind of keep in between like, I'd say on average like 50 to 60 laps. So
Nice short races, but still very, very competitive.
exactly. And I think that kind of about wraps it up here.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's the short track super series. That's sponsored by Bob Hilbert Sportswear and Sunoco Race Fuels, along with American Racer Tire. And of course, the title sponsors for the North region is Halmar. Of course, everyone knows Halmar because of freezing now. And for the South region, I don't even know how you say it, Velocita or something like that.
I think that's how you say it. Yeah.
I think that's how you say it. But yeah, if you want to go in and see what this series is about, see what's going on and when, and maybe look into going to them. Their website is shorttracksuperseries.com. They just updated their website name about let's say a couple weeks ago. So you gotta see what they're all about. Check out the sportsman modified divisions and look into their history. I think this is like their 5th or 6th year already, and this is one of the most richest payouts in series history so far. So I'm excited to see who's going to come to the tracks and who's going to give it their all. And like we both said, um, last year for both season finales, it came down to multiple drivers winning the championship. North region had like 6 drivers that are mathematically eligible to win that championship. So, um, with I know for the North region, Billy Decker was a points leader, and luckily he started well and did well during the entire race. And I think with about 5 laps to go, he was struggling, and apparently he did well enough during the race that he finished in a good position to win the championship.
That was a close one, though.
Oh yeah, Mike Gooler, man, I'm telling you, he's gonna if he can keep that or get that momentum from last year into this year, he's gonna be one to watch for, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the South region. Hopefully, it's not a Ryan Watt show, but
That's usually what it turns into.
yeah. But I would like to see other people try to get his throne.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, you're gonna check out that website. It is shorttracksuperseries.com. A lot of good info. Make sure you follow me and KEMMO on Twitter and subscribe to us both on YouTube. We still have more things to come. Hopefully, we don't not
Yep.
everything's just a live stream, but there are a lot of things to come.
Follow the Short Track Super Series on Twitter as well at Short Track SS. That'll give you all your updates from this weekend's season opener at Georgetown Speedway, as well as the rest of the races all season long.
Yeah, and tomorrow we'll be posting on Twitter
Yes.
some pictures of actually not this series, but I will be at my local mall, Viaport Rotterdam Mall, for the Northeast Race Car Show. I mean, unfortunately, you won't see some of the big names because they're down there in Georgetown, but I know it's going to be a good one. I'm kind of excited to see what's there. I've already seen some pictures of them putting the cars in, so.
Mm-hmm. And if you guys like classic race cars, last Friday night I went to the vintage race car show at the yeah, such a forgettable mall. I'm blanking out here.
Oh boy.
Oh, the Phillipsburg Mall. There we go. There's only like 2 stores left in it, but anyway, I have a lot of great old vintage dirt car photos on my Twitter at KEMMO Cup Series. A lot of great cars from Frankie Schneider, one of the pioneers of dirt racing. They had his original car that he raced at Nazareth in the 1979 season. It's a little rusted out, but it's definitely a cool one. That one's on my Twitter. I also have pictures on my Instagram at real_KEMMO, so you guys can follow me over there as well.
All right. So until next time, thank you guys for watching. And of course, like I said, subscribe to us, KEMMO on YouTube, me, TNT Motorsports Network. Of course, on Twitter, he's at KEMMO Cup Series, and I am at Manian Devil 56. Like I said, we'll keep you posted of what we got going on for this series, and thank you guys for tuning in.
Bye, guys.